Hey everybody, this is Matt. Autumn and Hattie and I just took a road trip down to the Big Baja Road south of Kuna the other day, and this is a place that I had not known about until about 2 years ago. I saw an article in the Idaho Statesman by Pete Zamowski, and he had talked about this road as an easy way to get from Grandview to Kuna or to the Swan Falls Dam, and talked about how well this road had been improved and how easy it was to drive with any vehicle to go out through the desert and kind of explore around. So I've wanted to do it since then, and so we did it the other day. We took some video, and I thought I'd put a video up for you to show you how to find it, show you how to get there and what to expect, and just, I don't know, kind of talk about it. It's kind of a cool spot. So basically what you're going to do if you want to take this road trip is you're going to come to Kuna and you're going to go south on Swan Falls Road almost all the way to the Swan Falls Dam. And what I was just showing there a second ago was the picture from the overlook when you're up above the river, looking down on the dam and on the canyon. It's pretty awesome. Anyway, you're going to go almost all the way to the Swan Falls Dam, and down here where the road kind of pivots backwards, there's a cutoff road right there, and it's a really well improved gravel road, and it's going to follow some big transmission lines from Idaho Power out across the desert, and that is going to be the Baja Road. And if you're starting from the Kuna side, that's how you're going to find it, and you're going to follow it all the way down to Highway 167 just outside of Grandview. When you get to the end, or if you're coming in from the Grandview side, this is what it's going to look like when you get there. When you come off of Simcoe Road onto Highway 167 and you take a right going towards Grandview, or when you come out of Mountain Home and you take 167 towards Grandview, you'll come up to the Big Baja Road, and it's clearly marked. There's actually a sign up there. It doesn't show it in this picture, but there's a sign that says Baja Road, and this green sign that talks about the restoration project is still there. And you can see the big transmission lines, and you turn right there and follow that well improved gravel road all the way up to Swan Falls Dam. So you can do it from either side. The side from Kuna for us was fun because we left from our place. So if you look here, this yellow dot is in the it's on the Baja Road, but I had to zoom out to kind of show you. But if you go up here, here's the Swan Falls Dam. I will zoom in on that for you. So there's the dam, and this is Swan Falls Road coming down, and it turns around right here and goes back down to the canyon floor. But if you turn right here and you follow this well improved gravel road and you just keep going along those big dual pole transmission lines, you're on the Big Baja Road, and you can follow that all the way down to Highway 167, which is going to be down here. And as you can see, there's a lot of other spurs and small dirt roads that are taken off, and that will get you off of the Baja Road to go explore down in the canyon or around in those areas. And it's really easy to go explore around and follow it and then get back to the Big Baja, because all you got to do is look for that landmark of those big transmission lines and just point your vehicle back towards those and keep following the little dirt roads back towards it. And once you get back to it, you're on it, and you can go further south and you can turn off and adventure again. And down in these canyons and looking at these canyons like this is really cool, and there's a lot of good views of the Owyhees and of the Snake River Basin as you go down that. So I'm going to play a video here really quick, a video that Pete Zamowski did when he did his article, I assume. And then after I play his video, I'll play mine and what we shot for you the day we were out there as well.
Hi, Pete Zamowski with the Idaho Statesman. Hey, I'm on the Big Baja Road south of Swan Falls Dam. It's way out in the middle of nowhere, but it's a pretty good back road. It was recently rehabilitated, And so we're exploring this terrain. I've always wanted to do it, but never turned down the road. So here we go. Come on along with me. The road used to have a kind of a powdery base that if it got wet, boy, you'd be stuck in no time at all. Now, it has a deep gravel base that's pretty well an all-weather road. I brought along my GPS just in case. The road's pretty straightforward and pretty well maintained. So, but I brought the GPS just to see some landmarks like Black Butte. There are some off-roads that go towards the canyon rim and the buttes, so it's kind of cool. Beautiful scenery. Wow. Well, I'm Pete Zamowski with the Idaho Statesman. Hey, we ended the trip by coming down into Swan Falls Dam by the river here just for a short little break. So anyway, get on the road. I'm Pete Zamowski with the Idaho Statesman.
Alright, I'll play my video for you now too, just show you a few different highlights from the trip. I apologize, it was windy the day we were out here. This was on, I think it was on January 5th, 2014. So it was windy, you can see there's snow and stuff like that, but it was a pretty nice day. So sorry about the wind in the mic. Hey everybody, Autumn and Hattie and I are out on an adventure today. This is Matt, and I thought I would film this just because I just learned of this road a couple years ago in an article in the Idaho Statesman by Pete Zamowski. And I've always wanted to do this drive, so we're going to do it today. And I figured, well, I might as well video it and tell you guys how to do it. So if you want to do the same drive, you can get instructions on where to find the turnoffs and stuff like that. So the drive we're doing today is called the Big Baja Road, and it goes from here at Swan Falls Dam, south of Kuna, all the way down to Grandview, and it goes along the eastern or northern rim of the Snake River the whole way. And the road is improved, supposedly, we'll find out today. So we're just getting ready to start. Overlook over the Swan Falls Dam and the Snake River. And actually, if you get this far coming down south of Kuna, you've gone just a little bit too far. The turnoff for the Big Baja Road is about a quarter mile to the north. So we're going to backtrack and get on that road and then go try and have an adventure. I thought I'd start out with this view because it's pretty phenomenal up here, looking at the Snake River and Swan Falls Dam. Alright everybody, so this is Swan Falls Road going back to the north towards Kuna. And this is the entry to Big Baja Road. Very, very much improved gravel road since the last time I was on it. I've just been on a small portion. And there is the sign telling you you're going to go down the grade into Swan Falls, and right up there is where we just were. So about a quarter mile or a little less, the grade goes down. Alright, so we took a little spur off of the Big Baja, just drove out kind of towards the rim of the canyon and looking out towards the Owyhees to the southwest. So some beautiful country I've never looked into before. I think the Snake River is probably right down in there, but I'm actually not sure. Alright, well you can see how beautiful it is out there looking down towards the southwest and towards the Owyhee Mountains. And like I said, this was a great drive. It was January 5th, but you know, temperatures were in the low 30s. The ground had been frozen for a while, so the road was in excellent condition to drive on. Very little mud. There was just a little bit of mud from some snow melting in the sun, but other than that, the roadbed was really hard and it was a really great drive. In the spring, when it's really wet, it might get a little sketchy, but really the improvements on this road are really good, so making this drive is pretty risk-free. I mean, you're going to be out in the desert in the middle of nowhere with nobody else around. I think we saw one other vehicle the entire time we were on this drive, so you want to have the stuff you need to have with you in case you do get stuck, break down, get a flat tire or something like that. But with that said, it's really a good road. If you take it easy and you stay on the main roads, your odds of getting stuck, I think, are really low. I just wanted to go back to this really quick and show you another landmark. So you saw in Pete Zamowski's video, he was standing by these big transmission poles as well. And you want to look for these because they follow the road almost the whole way. But if you go in from the Mountain Home side, if that's where you're going to go in, there's this sign here, and if you're going west on Highway 167, then what you're getting ready to do is, boy, I should not have done that. What you're getting ready to do is drop down into the canyon by the Simplot feedlot. And if you start dropping down into the canyon, you just miss the road. You just need to backtrack just a little ways to get to it. But another landmark, which is right here, I'll see if I can get to it. Well, I'm using Google Earth wrong, sorry, to be such a rookie. But another landmark, there's what I want to do. Another landmark is this substation right here where these transmission lines go to. If you're coming down 167 from Mountain Home or from Simcoe Road and you're looking for those, they'll be off to your left, and as soon as you find them, you're just going to follow those transmission lines that come out of that substation, and you're going to follow this north along the Big Baja. Great drive, there's cool stuff to see. It looks like a bunch of nothing but big flat desert, but when you get out there, especially if you take some of the side roads, you can drop off into some small little canyons and hike around and look at stuff, and it's a pretty good adventure out there. This is going west towards Simplot's feedlot and towards Grandview. So anyway, feel free to call me or email me if you guys want some further thoughts about going on this drive, but it's only 22 miles and you can make good time on it, so you can do this drive in an hour or you can do it in 5 hours if you want to adventure around. So go have fun and enjoy it, and I hope you like it.